Everyone, welcome back to Shoot Happens, and thank you so much for tuning in. Now, if you are new here, well, this is the place where, well, I break down photography basics in quick, easy to digest lessons that actually make a lot of sense. If you enjoy learning about how to make your photos pop without all the fluff, well, go ahead and give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any upcoming episodes. Now, actually, why don't you leave a comment down below as well where you are watching this video from. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite photography concepts, composition. More specifically, we're going to be discussing fill the frame versus negative space. Two very simple compositional techniques that can completely change the mood in the story of your image. It's like deciding whether to whisper or to shout with your photo. Both get the attention, but in completely different ways. So let's dig in. Actually, let's start with filling the frame. This one's all about getting close, getting real close to your subject. The goal is to eliminate distractions and focus attention where it matters the most. When you fill the frame, well, your subject, it dominates the image, and the viewer eyes knows exactly what to look at. Think of it like a portrait where someone's face fills the entire shot. You can see the textures of their skin, the colors of their eyes, in every little expression, or maybe a close-up of a flower where the petals spill right over the edges of the frame. Pretty interesting stuff, very powerful stuff. Filling the frame, it really creates this intensity, intimacy, and a sense of closeness no matter the subject. The trick here is, well, it needs to be intentional. Move in physically or zoom in with your lens. Pay close attention to what's sneaking in the background of your photo. If it doesn't add to the story, well, friends, crop it out. But remember, it's not about, well, cutting things out randomly. It's about making every inch of the frame count. Now, on the flip side, jumping lanes here, let's talk about negative space. This is where you intentionally leave open areas around your subject, like a person standing out alone in a vast landscape or a bird flying across a pale sky. The empty space, well, it isn't wasted though. It actually helps your subject stand out even more. Plus, well, negative space gives the image a sense of calm, isolation, or even grandeur. I like to think of it as negative spaces breathing room for your photo. It's perfect when you want to emphasize simplicity or emotion. If your image feels too busy or cluttered, adding negative space is a great way to make it feel balanced and really clean. Now, here's a great example. Picture a surfer walking along a huge empty beach. They're small in frame, surrounded by the sky and the sea. The viewer, well, they immediately feels the scale and the solitude in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Or think of a minimalistic product shot. One subject, one background, tons of breathing room. That's negative space at work. So when should you use each approach? Well, this really depends on what you want your viewer to feel when they're looking at that shot. If you want impact, intensity, or energy, go with filling the frame. It pulls the viewer into and keeps their attention right on your subject. On the other hand, well, if you want calmness, openness, or emotion, try using negative space. It gives the photo a sense of atmosphere or storytelling. And here's a quick tip. Practice both styles with the same subject. You're going to find out really fast which resonates with you the most. Take one photo filling the frame and another using lots of negative space. You're going to be amazed at how different the two images really feel, even though they're of the same thing. It's a great way to train the eye to see composition as a creative choice rather than just something that happens randomly. So whether you're filling the frame to pack a punch or using the negative space to create a mood, remember that both are tools in your creative toolkit. The key is knowing when to use which one. If you've got any questions about composition or want to share your favorite examples of fill the frame or negative space, friends, drop them down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, check out my other Shoot Happen episodes for more quick, beginner-friendly photography tips. As always, thanks again for watching, and remember, shoot what inspires you, and don't forget to leave a little room for creativity. Friends, I'll see you in the next video.